I'm not putting them. I'm not putting them through that.
On the stand. They have to tell the court where they want to live. Even if I didn't do it, the judge would. You should have told me about the letters.
I don't think they exist.
Well, if they do exist, that means she stayed in touch. If they do exist, that means she didn't sever her parental responsibilities.
Matt, I'll talk to you for a minute. Let me ask you something. Did you get any letters from your mother?
Yes. But I threw them out. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Mommy! Mommy!
I call Megan Whitney to the stand.
Put your right hand up. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I'm not allowed to swear.
You don't have to swear. You just have to say yes.
Yes.
And can you tell us your full name?
Megan Patricia Whitney.
Megan, come and sit by me. Now, Megan, before Ms. Rothman can ask you any questions, I'm going to ask you a few. Is that all right?
Yes.
Do you know the difference between the truth and a lie?
Yes.
Can you tell me what that is?
When you lie, you get in trouble. When you tell the truth, you don't.
That's very good, Megan. Do you know the difference between right and wrong?
When you do the wrong thing, you get in trouble. When you do the right thing, you don't.
Do you understand why we're here today?
Because my mommy wants us back.
That's right, Megan. You may proceed, Miss Rothman.
Megan, can you tell why you want to live with your Aunt Barbara?
She likes us and she's really nice to us.
Were you upset when your mother left?
Yes.
Megan, how many times before this has your mother left you alone?
Lots.
Is your mother nice to you?
Sometimes.
And when is she not very nice to you?
When we make too much noise or take up too much time.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Goldani?
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Megan, do you think you like staying with Aunt Barbara because it's more fun?
I don't know.
Does she take you fun places?
Yeah, and she buys us fun toys.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Of course she wants to go somewhere where all they do is have fun and play with toys. That does not make them a parent either psychologically or biologically.
I wouldn't care if there were no toys at Aunt Barbara's. I would want to stay there anyways.
No more questions at this time.
Megan, can I talk to you for one more minute?
Okay.
Do you want to go and live with your mother?
No.
Why not?
She doesn't really like us.
So, who wants to get something to eat? Anywhere you want.
I'm not hungry.
Okay, Maggie, how about you?
No.
No? You're not hungry?
So, Barbara, you would say that the three of you lead a very happy, well-adjusted life.
Yes, absolutely.
No more questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Goldani?
Do you have any children of your own, Ms. Whitney?
No, I don't.
Have you spent much time around children?
In the past, no. No, not really.
Have you ever had any desire to have children?
I never felt that it was an option that was really appropriate to my life. But
Ms. Whitney, do you like children?
well, that's a complicated question. I really don't think it has a simple answer.
Please answer the question, Miss Whitney.
Do I like children? Well, in general, not particularly.
So we should believe that you do now.
Yes, these children.
Ms. Whitney, are you an alcoholic?
Excuse me.
Objection!
Sit down, Ms. Rothman. Answer the question, Miss Whitney.
There was a time when I felt that I had a problem with alcohol.
Are you an alcoholic? Isn't it true that 4 years ago you were in a rehab for treatment of alcohol addiction?
Yes, but I've not
more
had a
questions,
drink
Your Honor.
since. Your Honor, please. I haven't had a drink since. I really don't think this is relevant.
Don't tell me what's relevant unless you want to face contempt charges. You're dismissed.
That was a cheap shot, Ruth.
We just lost the case.
Your Honor, I'd like to go on the record to say that my client has been clean and sober for 4 years. This is a non-issue.
Duly noted. Proceed.
I'd like to call Matt Whitney to the stand.
It's not scary. The judge is nice.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your full name.
Matthew Paul Whitney.
Hi.
Hello.
You a little nervous?
Hello.
Yeah. Matt, how old are you?
11.
How did you feel when your mother left?
I wasn't shocked or anything. I've always kind of been in the way.
How would you know that?
Because she's told us.
How did you feel about your Aunt Barbara when you first started to stay there?
I guess we make a bad first impression. We didn't really get along. But I think we kind of grew on her.
Why would it be your fault if you didn't get along?
I don't know. Everything was usually our fault.
Matt, did your mother hit you?
Sometimes.
What would make her hit you?
When I would talk back to her in front of one of her boyfriends.
How many times did your mother leave you alone?
Lots of times.
But for a short time to go shopping, something like that.
No. Sometimes for a day. Once for 3 days.
How did you eat? How did you take care of yourself?
She left $20 on the table.
Matt, why do you want to live with your Aunt Barbara?
Because we love her.
Matt, do you really think that a woman who has lived alone all of her adult life can take care of 2 children?
Objection, Your Honor. Irrelevant and slanderous.
It is somewhat slanderous, but I will allow it. You may answer the question.
You may think that an 11-year-old doesn't know much about anything. But I know that when Megan got sick and I got hurt, Aunt Barbara took better care of us than her own mother would have.
Do you love your mother?
I don't mean to say bad things about my mother, because I love her and I know she's doing the best she can. Just not good enough anymore.
No more questions, Your Honor.
You can go back to your seat now.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench?
You may. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems the respondent will not testify on her own behalf and does not want to contest the petitioner's request for custody. Before I render my decision, which is all but a foregone conclusion now, I feel it necessary to tell you, Miss Whitney, that when you give birth to a child, you have a responsibility. It seems, Miss Whitney, that these children are the consequences of your actions and that you are unwilling to accept that responsibility. Every single problem we have in this world is because a child wasn't loved. Therefore, it is without any hesitation that I grant the custody of the minor children, Matt and Megan Whitney, to Barbara Whitney. Visitation rights shall be bi-monthly at the discretion of the petitioner. I suggest you grow up, Miss Whitney, the same way your children have had to. Court adjourned.
Night, pal.
Mm.
Tight.
When is our mom coming to see us?
I don't know.
But the judge told her to visit us. Don't you have to do what he says?
She's probably thrilled to finally be rid of us.
That's not true, Matt. The judge said that your mom wasn't ready to live with you all the time. That doesn't mean she doesn't want to.
Why are you sticking up for her?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I would like to make a toast.
Oh. Okay.
To Barbara's promotion at the museum.
Here, here. No one deserves it more than you.
Oh, wait. Actually, before you drain your glasses, I have an announcement to make. Actually, I'm going to take a leave of absence. Yeah, I'm going to stay home and be with these kids, paint, and live my life for a while.
Well, cheers.
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 Yeah.
Cheers. This looks wonderful.
Looks like a Thanksgiving tradition now, huh?
Matt, once again, you have outdone yourself.
Well, actually, I didn't do it this year, and Barbara did.
Get out of here. She wouldn't know a turkey if it walked up to her and clucked in her face.
Whew. Wow, thank you for that vote of confidence. Matt, would you like to say the grace, please?